How do judging calls spark weightlifting debate? Imagine watching a weightlifting competition where a lifter's record-breaking attempt is suddenly questioned. That moment sparks a lively debate that can last 4 days. Judging calls in weightlifting often cause disagreements because the sport depends heavily on referees' decisions. These officials decide if a lift meets strict technical standards, and their calls can change who wins or sets new records. When a lift is close, it becomes even more controversial. For example, in Olympic weightlifting, the lifter must fully lock out the arms in the snatch and clean and jerk. If they push the bar overhead without locking out properly, it can be disqualified. Sometimes, referees see different things in the same lift, especially in borderline cases. This leads to arguments among athletes, fans, and officials about fairness. Historically, rules have evolved to make judging clearer, but disagreements still happen. For example, the removal of the press lift from competitions was partly because referees struggled to judge its legality. Even with clearer rules, differences in experience and interpretation among referees can cause inconsistent calls. This inconsistency can make people question if a record is truly legitimate. In strength sports like powerlifting and strongman, similar issues occur. Some world records are questioned because lifts were done outside official competitions or with special equipment. For example, some deadlift records performed with assistive gear or in exhibitions have sparked debates about whether they count as official records. All these issues highlight how important referee training, clear rules, and standard judging criteria are. They help keep the sport fair and credible. But because humans judge lifts, some level of disagreement is inevitable. When records are on the line, these debates become even more intense. The challenge is balancing the need for subjective judgment with the desire for fairness. That's why judging calls often ignite discussions about the true limits of human strength and what counts as a real achievement.